guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do a buffalo plaid painting technique. I made a cute little door sign for myself, and we're going to be doing black and white on this tutorial as well. We're going to be doing it on this little canvas that I have. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so what you're going to need is what you're going to paint on, and you're going to do the first coat on the lightest color possible. So for this one, I'm not going to paint it because I'm doing the bottom coat white, but I still will need white paint. I'll show you that in a minute. And then the dark color you'll also need, and paintbrush, doesn't have to be fancy, and however big you want your stripes, painter's tape. I like a little bit of a thicker tape personally. So let's get started on taping off the canvas after doing the first coat. Okay, so I am going to start the first line right here. Try to get as close to the edge of the canvas as possible. You're also going to want these two guys. So you're going to put this down right here, and this guy right here. You don't have to push them down super hard because I'm going to use them to gauge where my next line of tape is going to go. And so that way you get nice even lines the entire way. So I'll do a next strip right here, and then I'll take this off and put it there, and then so on and so forth. I'll show you the final product in just a second. Okay, so I've got it all painted off. I've got my light base color. For this one we're doing white. And so I made sure to get all of the sides nice and pressed down because it makes a nice clean line when you take the tape off. So my next step is going to mix paint. Most people do a black with buffalo plaid, so with black paint you got to be really careful that you only use a little bit because you can always add more and make it darker. So what we're doing is we're going to be making a slightly darker color of the base coat. So in this point we would be doing gray. So I think I'm going to do like a nice light gray, and then that way the black will pop. So I'll show you the mixing technique in just a second. Alright, so I've got some white paint here on my fine china. So I'm going to add a couple of drops of black. Come on. There we go. Alright, I can always add more if I don't like the color. So we're just going to mix together and see what we get. Alright, so I got this nice pretty light gray. I'm going to go with this. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to paint all of the white strips here, this nice light gray, and then I'm going to let it dry and then take the tape off. I'll show you the final product in just a second. Alright, so I painted it all, and now I am using a tiny little fan and drying it off. And I will take these strips off and I'll show you the next step. Alright, everything is pretty much dry, so I'm taking off the strips. Depending on how resourceful you want to be, you can save them because we will need them again. And I am taking off the last strip here. And so this is what we have right now. Next, I am going to be doing the tape this way. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so now that I've gotten everything taped off, did the opposite way, and I'm going to paint the gray in these blank spaces. Just fill up the whole thing. Don't worry about avoiding any certain part. And I will get back with you once it dries, and we'll go to the next step. Alright, I've got everything painted. Now I just got to wait for it to dry. Don't take this tape off though. We're going to leave it on for the next step. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I've got 2 layers of tape here, and you're going to see these little canvas spots like that are going to be where you paint the black. So I'll do one real quick for you. And then you just fill it in. Don't waste paint on covering all the spots. Just do the squares. So I'm going to do a time lapse real quick, and we'll go through it, and then we'll do the big reveal. All right, I am all done painting. It looks super, right? No, just kidding. We are going to take the tape off now. So I always try to have a trash can right next to me because I have a habit of getting paint all over myself anyways. I don't need to be tempted any further. So we will take it off and see how it looks. So here is the final product. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy crafting!